Welcome back to Echo Base Network, guys. I'm your host, Nicholas Glenn, and today we're going to be covering a news article coming at us from StarWars.com. And this is a little inside article on the villains of the upcoming animated show Visions. So let's take a look and see what they got to say here. Star Wars is going to a new galaxy of storytelling. Star Wars Visions, an anime anthology featuring 9 shorts from some of the world's best anime creators, is set to debut September 22nd on Disney+. So that's literally like 8 days from the recording of this. With inside Star Wars Visions, StarWars.com will pull back the curtain on the series for exclusive early insights into what might await us in the installment. StarWars.com finds out about some of the starring villains. To become the hero they were meant to be, the protagonists of the new anthology series, Star Wars Visions, must face an array of dark side disciples and Sith villains on their quests. The unique take on Star Wars storytelling includes never-before-seen expressions of lightsabers and weaponized armor designed by the foremost minds in the world of anime. Recently, StarWars.com sat down with co-executive producer Justin Leach for his take on 5 of the most fearsome villains who will spring to terrifying life in the forthcoming new series. So just fair warning, guys, there are some spoilers in this article, so if you want to know nothing about these characters, you might want to skip this and then come back to it after you watch the show. I don't think it's major spoilers, but I think it's there are some spoilers, mainly just on the characters and who they are. I don't think it's going to go into too much of the story from the episodes. The first one is the Elder, who just looks like an old Japanese man with like horns coming out of his chin. The Elder is the titular character in The Elder from Trigger Studio is a mysterious warrior with ancient and sinister origins. He is a master swordsman seeking worthy adversaries, says Leach. Even though his appearance is that of an aged old man, he moves gracefully and effortlessly against any opponent. But in the short by the same name, the Elder comes up against a foe few have successfully defeated, time itself, and must face his own mortality, which is a lot like a lot of us. At the end of the day, time's always gonna catch up to us. Although many of the biggest villains in Star Wars lore are aligned with the Sith, the Elder's aspirations lie elsewhere. While he appears very Sith-like, he is clearly more focused on mastering his skills than following their ideology, Leach says. His story is sure to keep fans guessing, and since his motivations seem to be more about mastering his skill in combat and less about gaining power, this adds a new dimension to the Sith archetype. Character designer Kamoma Shirirama is no stranger to the Star Wars galaxy, having previously illustrated the concepts for the ArtFX artist series Kitabakui statuettes of Rey and Kylo Ren. A well-known manga artist in Japan, Shirirama infused the spirit of classic anime, Star Wars myth, and the ways of the samurai into one cohesive design, Leach says. The Elder katana-shaped lightsaber is a wonderful tribute to the original source material that inspired Star Wars, Leach says, of the character's dual blades. As for the Elder himself, the etched wrinkles on his face, his sinister toothy grin, combined with piercing black and yellow eyes, gives him a truly dark and menacing impression. So that's the first one. So the second villain is AM, the twins. We previously met Kira from Triggers, the twins, which follows the story of 2 dark side siblings. Now meet his sister, Am. Am is consumed by her desire for power. So a lot different from the last villain that they talked about. And she's also blind to the danger she faces, Leach says. In sharp contrast to her brother, who made his own choice to walk away from the upbringing, Am is ambitious and extremely powerful, a master of the dark side of the Force who wields her power through a unique set of weaponized armor. Seeing Am take action in her special dark armor suit is truly a unique expression of the dark side, Leach says. And even with her brother's encouragement and example, Am struggles to find the right balance. Her brother, Kari, cares deeply for Am, and he tries his best to save her from destruction. To bring these twins to life, character designer Shigato Koami, I'm sure I'm totally butchering these Japanese names, guys, so you have to forgive me on the pronunciation. Created a brand new take on a Sith overlord, melding elements of Darth Vader's life-supporting suit, classic anime details, and the trigger aesthetic. She has a special dark armor suit that, when combined with a special kyber crystal, gives her unique saber-wielding powers, Leach says, including extra appendages to wield an array of lightsabers that can take the shape of a blade or a whip. It's an incredible spectacle to behold in action. But beyond her appearance, Am's character moves beyond the typical Sith Lords of the past. Am takes being a Dark Lord to the next level with her drive, ambition, and skill on a scale that could only be expressed through anime. Leach promises it flips the classic Star Wars twins upside down in a way that is new and exciting. Third villain, Masago, Akari. Destiny is immutable, or at least that's what some dark side users would have us believe, and Masago, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, I'm not sure, who we met in Science Shrews Akira, is certainly among them. Her strength is echoed in every element of her bold character design from designer Naoki Asano. With a great deal of strength and weight in the design, her broad shoulders and physical presence are palpable. Her red eyes, imbued with the dark side of the Force, create the impression of a soul full of darkness, ambition, and hunger for power. But like so many before her, beyond conquest, Masago also seeks allies, hoping to convince others to join her side by spouting her philosophy that, to paraphrase Darth Vader himself, is their destiny. Like other great villains within the Star Wars universe, she believes in the principle and uses it as an argument against her enemies when she tries to recruit them. Next one, Sith Bandit Leader, The Duel. In homage to the Japanese tradition of female samurai warriors of feudal Japan called Anomushia, the Sith bandit leader from The Duel is a cool and cunning assassin reminiscent of the famous female warrior from Japanese cinema in the late 70s. Lady Snowblood, Leach says. At first glance, it's clear that this woman is a force to be reckoned with, a powerful presence realized through careful line work. Designer Akasaki-san's passion and love for Star Wars comes across clearly in his designs, and the bandit leader is no exception. Leach notes a skillful combination of traditional Japanese culture and Star Wars mythology. His meticulous attention to detail is expressed through the efforts of Kamikaze Duga, Leach adds, a unique hand-drawn black and white short with pops of color, accents that make it stand out from the rest. In a storyline reminiscent of Seven Samurai, the hero Ronin meets the Sith bandit leader and her cronies in a camp, forcing Ronin to take action to aid the helpless villagers nearby. Glimpsed in a trailer for the Anthology, the Sith bandit leader wields a lightsaber unlike any we've seen before. She has a very special type of lightsaber, Umbrella, that can turn her lightsaber into a weapon capable of defensive and offensive maneuvering, Leach says. Whether she's fighting a solitary warrior or a band of bounty hunters, her weapon and her fighting powers give her an edge in battle, sharing similarities with another powerful Sith figure, Darth Maul. The Sith bandit leader is a fresh take on the classic Sith villain, expressed through dynamic action and fighting sequences not seen perhaps since Darth Maul faced Obi-Wan in The Phantom Menace. So yeah, I remember in the trailer the umbrella lightsaber, which honestly I thought was a little ridiculous, but who knows? It could be cool, you know. We'll see once the episodes come out. The next one is the Inquisitor T0-B1. A simple droid pretending to be a Jedi instead invites the wrath of an Inquisitor roaming the galaxy to hunt down all Jedi who remain after Order 66. In Science Saru's T0-B1. Like other Inquisitors that have come before, this new hunter is a powerful, menacing representation of the dark side of the Force, seeking to eliminate and snuff out all the remains of the light. Designed by Takafumi Hori, an accomplished animator in Tokyo whose work has been seen in both Japanese and US productions like Steven Universe, Kill La Kill, and Samurai Champloo. His latest villain is a stylish and expressive character. His design is reminiscent of a medieval Black Knight with modern details, Leach says, pointing to the glowing red line, insinuating eyes concealed behind his helmet. There's a primal element to the Inquisitor, an instinctive menace that is expressed in the short through the animation style. As he fights, he becomes more animal-like, exposing a mouthful of teeth as he screams in anger. And though this hunter, the particular T0-B1, will search within himself to find the independence and strength he needs to grow. So there you have it, guys. There's a little insight on some of the villains for the upcoming Star Wars Visions. Let me know what you guys think about these villains and what they had to say about each of them. Did any of these sound interesting to you? Which one sounds the most interesting? Which one sounds the least interesting? And are you going to be watching the show? I'm definitely going to be checking it out, and I'm sure me and Coach will review it for the channel. It looks interesting, like I've said before in previous videos. I really like the animation style of this, but until it comes out and I actually see it, I'll take and judge it then. But as Coach always says, we are, you are, Echo Base Network, and until the next one, guys, we'll see y'all later.